Felix Gonzalez. Where do I see myself in 5 years? So here I am in my journey of recovery, right? Vicariously, I lived the life of an addicted person. I lived vicariously through my brothers and other people that I know that were highly affected by drug use. Um, it impacted me. It impacted me a great deal. And from that, I knew what I didn't want to do, right? I knew that I didn't want to be a drug user. I didn't want to, I didn't want to subject myself to that. I didn't want to subject my family and others to that type of behavior. So I worked hard to stay away from those things. Um, it's been 5 years that my brother passed away, and it's been 10 years that I've been in the social service career field, right? So early on, I started out as an outreach worker. I would reach out to different folks that needed services. I've moved along. Um, Recently, I was the coordinator of a recovery center for Fortune Society, and I was able to hands-on work with folks um, that were previously addicted and are now currently on their recovery journeys. And it was a pleasure to be able to work hand in hand with folks that walked that life and that are now in recovery and that are now helping others as peers in the recovery process. So from there, now I am currently the Bronx County Reentry Task Force Coordinator. I work closely with the Bronx District Attorney's Office and Bronx Parole. And one of the things that I do is that um, I help returning citizens that are moderate to high risk to recidivate. I help them win when they get home, right? So my current role is to help them with their addictions of the past through service coordination. I help them with education. I help them with employment. I help them with housing, right? So these are the things that I'm doing right now and I mention all of this because this is part of my recovery journey, right? The fact that I'm able to, in the work that I do, help others, others that may have been afflicted with addiction that are currently in recovery or that straddle that fence. Moving forward, where do I see myself 5 years from now? 5 years from now, I see myself, um, uh, progressively moving forward in my career path, um, overseeing larger and bigger scopes of work, where we help more people through new initiatives, through incentives. I see myself, um, working to be a better person, right? And being a better person not only for myself but for my daughter, for my family, for my friends. Being an example. So 5 years from now, I see myself on the same trajectory of the work that I'm doing. However, um, being able to reach more people, being able to share my experiences, maybe do more speaking engagements, share my story to a larger audience, but ultimately continue the path of recovery because it's a lifelong journey, and it's not, it's recovery is ongoing, right? Um, I like to see, I like to see and hear of the successes of other people. So when when I'm working with someone and they're able to say that they've been 5 years in recovery, 10 years in recovery, these are the things that really lighten me up. That really, it shows me that the experiences that I've had, um, the trials and tribulations, the traumas, the long nights, the early mornings, the late knock at the doors, the you know the worries, the worries that we go through as families of those that are addicted. um in hindsight, when you look back and you say those experiences, those are the experiences that made me who I am today and allow me to do the work that I do today. So as I look down the road 5 years from now, I would like to be in a in a place where I'm able to reach more people and help more people that are on their recovery journey.